Welcome back to Secret Rare Coins USA. Today, we're exploring 5 incredible Lincoln wheat pennies that every coin collector should know about. The 1937 no mint mark, 1918 no mint mark, 1947 no mint mark, 1951 no mint mark, and the 1945 Lincoln wheat penny. While these coins may look old, dirty, and ordinary, some rare varieties, mint errors, and high-grade examples have sold for hundreds or even thousands of dollars at auction. Stay with us until the end because one of these wheat pennies could be hiding a surprising value in your collection. Let's get started. First up, the 1937 Lincoln wheat penny with no mint mark is one of those classic American coins that many people overlook because it was produced in large numbers at the Philadelphia Mint. However, collectors know that even an old, dirty wheat penny can sometimes be worth much more than 1 cent, especially if it has an unusual mint error, exceptional preservation, or an attractive original surface. Before spending one of these coins, it is always worth taking a closer look because hidden value can be found where most people least expect it. If you have a dirty or heavily circulated 1937 Lincoln wheat penny with no mint mark, don't assume it is worthless. Years of circulation often leave these coins with dark brown color, dirt, and natural tunning. In fact, experienced collectors generally prefer original coins that have not been cleaned. Cleaning a wheat penny can permanently damage its surface and reduce its value, so leaving it in its original condition is usually the best choice. In today's coin market, a typical 1937 Lincoln wheat penny with no mint mark in dirty circulated condition usually sells for around 25 cents to $5, depending on the amount of wear and overall eye appeal. Coins with stronger details in fine or very fine condition can bring $10 to $25, while extremely fine examples may sell for $30 to $75. Uncirculated coins with bright original surfaces often reach $100 to $500, and superb certified mint state examples can sell for well over $1,000 in major auctions. The real excitement begins when collectors discover rare mint errors. A 1937 Lincoln wheat penny with a doubled die, off-center strike, broad strike, clipped planchet, lamination error, or another unusual minting mistake can be worth $100, $500, or even several $1,000s, depending on the rarity and condition of the error. These are the coins that generate the most attention at auctions and among serious collectors. When examining your coin, pay close attention to the date, the letters in Liberty, in God we trust, and 1 cent. Look for doubling, unusual shapes, die cracks, missing details, or anything that appears different from a normal coin. Even a small mint error can significantly increase collector interest. Color is another important factor. Original red examples are much scarcer than brown circulated coins and are highly sought after. Most dirty coins have naturally toned to brown over the decades, but if the surfaces remain untouched and authentic, collectors may still pay a premium. Professional grading also plays a major role in determining value. Coins authenticated and graded by respected grading services often bring higher prices because buyers have confidence in their authenticity and condition. If your 1937 Lincoln wheat penny appears unusually sharp or shows a possible mint error, professional grading could be worth considering. Although most 1937 Lincoln wheat pennies without a mint mark are common, every coin deserves a careful inspection before being sold or spent. Hidden varieties, rare mint errors, and exceptional condition have turned ordinary-looking wheat pennies into valuable collector pieces. What appears to be just another old dirty penny could actually become a coin worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars in today's auction market if it has the right combination of rarity, originality, and preservation. Next up, the 1918 Lincoln wheat penny with no mint mark is one of the most fascinating early Lincoln cents that collectors continue to search for today. Struck at the Philadelphia Mint during the final year of World War I, this historic coin has become a favorite among coin enthusiasts because of its age, history, and the possibility of valuable mint errors. While millions were produced, truly desirable examples are becoming increasingly difficult to find, especially those with original surfaces or rare varieties. If you have a 1918 Lincoln wheat penny that appears dirty, worn, or heavily circulated, don't assume it has little value. Many old copper coins naturally develop dark brown toning after more than a century, and experienced collectors often prefer coins that have never been cleaned. Cleaning a wheat penny can reduce its collector value, so it is usually best to leave the coin exactly as it was found. In today's auction market, a typical 1918 Lincoln wheat penny with no mint mark in dirty circulated condition generally sells for around $1 to $15, depending on the amount of wear, remaining detail, and overall appearance. Coins in fine condition often sell for $20 to $50, while extremely fine examples can bring $75 to $150. Attractive uncirculated coins may sell for $300 to over $1,000, and exceptional certified examples have reached several $1,000s at major auctions. The biggest values are found in rare mint errors and outstanding preservation. Collectors carefully search for doubled dies, off-center strikes, clip planchets, die cracks, lamination errors, and other unusual minting mistakes. Depending on the rarity of the error and the condition of the coin, these pieces can sell for hundreds or even several $1,000s. When inspecting your 1918 Lincoln wheat penny, examine the date, Lincoln's portrait, the lettering in God We Trust and Liberty, and the reverse wheat ears. Look for doubling, unusual spacing, missing design elements, or other striking abnormalities. Even a small mint error can significantly increase the value of the coin. Another important factor is color. Most surviving 1918 pennies are brown because of natural aging, but coins with original red or red-brown surfaces are much scarcer and are highly sought after by advanced collectors. Original, untouched surfaces often command stronger prices than coins that have been cleaned or polished. Professional grading also plays an important role in determining value. Coins certified by major grading services receive greater confidence from buyers and often sell for higher prices at auction. If your coin appears unusually well preserved or displays an interesting mint error, professional authentication may be worth considering. Although most 1918 Lincoln wheat pennies with no mint mark are worth modest amounts in circulated condition, every coin deserves a careful inspection before being sold or spent. A rare variety, valuable mint error, or exceptionally well-preserved example could turn an ordinary-looking dirty wheat penny into a collectible worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars in today's auction market. Always take the time to examine old coins carefully, because hidden treasures are sometimes found where people least expect them. Next up, the 1947 Lincoln wheat penny with no mint mark is one of the classic post-war American coins that continues to attract collectors around the world. Produced at the Philadelphia Mint, this historic wheat cent is often overlooked because millions were struck, but collectors know that certain examples can be surprisingly valuable. Whether your coin is dirty, dark, or heavily circulated, it may still deserve a closer look before you spend it or place it back in a coin jar. Many people believe that an old dirty penny has no value, but that is not always true. A 1947 Lincoln wheat penny that has spent decades in circulation will often develop a dark brown color and natural toning. Experienced collectors usually prefer coins with original surfaces because cleaning an old copper coin can permanently reduce its value. If you discover a 1947 wheat penny, it is generally best to leave it exactly as you found it. In today's auction market, a typical 1947 Lincoln wheat penny with no mint mark in dirty circulated condition usually sells for around 25 cents to $5, depending on the amount of wear and remaining detail. Coins in fine condition often sell for $5 to $15, while very fine and extremely fine examples can bring $20 to $60. Uncirculated coins with strong original luster frequently sell for $100 to $500, and outstanding certified mint state examples have realized over $1,000 at major coin auctions. The greatest excitement comes from rare mint errors. Collectors actively search for doubled dies, off-center strikes, clip planchets, die cracks, lamination errors, broad strikes, and other unusual minting varieties. Depending on the rarity and condition of the error, these coins may be worth hundreds or even several $1,000s in today's collector market. When examining your 1947 Lincoln wheat penny, carefully inspect the date, the words Liberty and In God We Trust, and the wheat ears on the reverse. Look for doubling, unusual lettering, missing design details, or any striking abnormalities. Small mint errors can make an otherwise common coin much more desirable to collectors. Color is another important factor in determining value. Most surviving 1947 pennies are brown because of natural oxidation over time, but original red and red-brown examples are much scarcer and often sell for much higher prices. Collectors pay strong premiums for coins that retain their original mint color and have not been cleaned. Professional grading can also have a major impact on value. Coins authenticated and graded by respected grading companies often attract more bidders because buyers have confidence in the assigned grade and authenticity. If your coin appears exceptionally well preserved or displays a possible mint error, professional grading may be worth considering. Although most 1947 Lincoln wheat pennies with no mint mark are common in circulated grades, every coin should be examined carefully before being sold or spent. A hidden mint error, an exceptional strike, or remarkable preservation could transform an ordinary-looking dirty wheat penny into a collectible worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars in today's auction market. Taking a few extra minutes to inspect an old coin could lead to an exciting and valuable discovery that many people would otherwise overlook. Next up, the 1951 Lincoln wheat penny with no mint mark is one of the classic wheat cents that many collectors still search for today. Struck at the Philadelphia Mint, this coin may look ordinary, especially if it has spent decades in circulation, but some examples are worth much more than 1 cent. While most 1951 Philadelphia wheat pennies are common, certain high-grade coins and rare mint errors have sold for impressive prices in today's auction market. That is why every old wheat penny deserves a careful inspection before it is spent or overlooked. If your 1951 Lincoln wheat penny appears dirty, dark, or heavily circulated, don't assume it has no value. Over time, copper coins naturally develop brown tunning, small stains, and surface discoloration. Many experienced collectors actually prefer original coins that have never been cleaned because cleaning can permanently damage the surface and reduce collector value. Keeping the coin in its original condition is usually the best choice. In today's auction market, a typical 1951 Lincoln wheat penny with no mint mark in dirty circulated condition generally sells for around 25 cents to $3, depending on the amount of wear and overall appearance. Better circulated examples with stronger details often sell for $5 to $20, while extremely fine coins can bring $25 to $60. Uncirculated examples with original mint luster frequently sell for $75 to $300, and outstanding certified mint state coins have reached $1,000 or more in major auctions. The real excitement comes from valuable mint errors. Collectors are always searching for doubled dies, off-center strikes, broad strikes, clip planchets, die cracks, lamination errors, and other unusual varieties. Depending on the rarity and condition of the error, these coins can sell for hundreds or even several $1,000s at auction. When examining your coin, pay close attention to Lincoln's portrait, the date, the words In God We Trust and Liberty, and the wheat ears on the reverse. Look carefully for any signs of doubling, unusual lettering, missing details, or striking mistakes. Even a small mint error can make an ordinary-looking penny much more valuable. Color is another important factor. Most 1951 wheat pennies found in circulation today are brown because of natural aging. However, original red and red-brown examples are much scarcer and usually sell for significantly higher prices. Collectors pay strong premiums for coins that still display their original mint color and have not been cleaned. Professional grading can also increase the value of exceptional examples. Coins certified by respected grading services often sell for higher prices because buyers trust their authenticity and condition. If your coin appears unusually well preserved or displays a possible mint error, having it professionally graded may be a worthwhile investment. Although the majority of 1951 Lincoln wheat pennies with no mint mark are worth only a modest premium over face value in circulated condition, every coin should be inspected carefully before being sold or spent. A rare mint error, an exceptional strike, or outstanding preservation can transform a simple dirty wheat penny into a highly collectible coin worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars in today's auction market. Many valuable discoveries begin with an ordinary-looking coin, so taking a few extra moments to examine your 1951 Lincoln wheat penny could lead to an exciting surprise. Next up, the 1949 Lincoln wheat penny with no mint mark is one of the classic post-war wheat cents that continues to attract collectors across the United States. Struck at the Philadelphia Mint, this coin may appear to be an ordinary old penny, especially when it is found in dirty or heavily circulated condition. However, experienced collectors know that certain examples can be worth much more than face value, particularly those with rare mint errors, outstanding preservation, or attractive original surfaces. Before spending an old wheat penny, it is always worth taking a closer look because hidden value can sometimes be found in the most ordinary-looking coins. If you have a 1949 Lincoln wheat penny with no mint mark that appears dark, dirty, or worn, don't assume it has no collector value. After more than 70 years, many copper coins naturally develop brown tunning, surface stains, and circulation wear. In fact, many collectors prefer coins that remain in their original condition rather than those that have been cleaned. Cleaning an old wheat penny can permanently damage its surfaces and reduce its market value, so leaving the coin untouched is usually the best decision. In today's auction market, a typical 1949 Lincoln wheat penny with no mint mark in dirty circulated condition generally sells for about 25 cents to $3, depending on the amount of wear and remaining detail. Better circulated examples in fine or very fine condition often bring $5 to $20, while extremely fine coins can sell for $25 to $60. Uncirculated examples with strong original luster frequently bring $75 to $300, and exceptional certified mint state coins have sold for more than $1,000 at major auctions. The most exciting discoveries involve rare mint errors. Collectors actively search for doubled dies, off-center strikes, clipped planchets, die cracks, broad strikes, lamination errors, and other unusual varieties. Depending on the rarity of the error and the overall condition of the coin, these pieces may sell for hundreds or even several $1,000s in today's collector market. When examining your 1949 wheat penny, carefully inspect the date, Lincoln's portrait, the words "In God We Trust" and "Liberty," along with the wheat ears on the reverse. Use a magnifying glass to look for doubling, die cracks, unusual lettering, or striking mistakes. Even a minor mint error can significantly increase collector demand. Another important factor affecting value is color. Most surviving 1949 Lincoln wheat pennies are brown because of natural aging and oxidation. However, original red and red-brown examples are much scarcer and usually command higher prices. Collectors are willing to pay substantial premiums for coins that retain their original mint color and have not been cleaned or altered. Professional grading also plays a significant role in determining value. Coins certified by respected grading services often sell for higher prices because buyers have confidence in their authenticity and condition. If your coin appears exceptionally well preserved or displays an unusual mint error, professional grading may be a worthwhile investment. Although the majority of 1949 Lincoln wheat pennies with no mint mark are common in circulated grades, every coin deserves a careful inspection before it is sold or spent. A rare mint error, exceptional strike, or remarkable state of preservation could transform an ordinary-looking dirty wheat penny into a valuable collectible worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars in today's auction market. The next valuable coin could already be sitting in your collection, waiting to be discovered with a closer look. Next up, the 1945 Lincoln wheat penny is a historic American coin that continues to attract collectors because it was struck during the final year of World War II. Produced at the San Francisco Mint, this wheat cent carries the S mint mark below the date and represents an important period in United States history. While millions of these coins were made, certain examples have become highly collectible because of their condition, original surfaces, or rare mint errors. Even if your coin appears dirty or heavily circulated, it may still be worth more than its face value. Many people find old wheat pennies in jars, inherited collections, or pocket change and assume they are worth only 1 cent. However, collectors know that age alone can make these coins desirable, especially when they remain original. A dirty 1945 Lincoln wheat penny often has natural brown toning, surface discoloration, and decades of circulation wear. These characteristics are normal for a coin of this age, and many collectors actually prefer original coins that have never been cleaned. Cleaning an old copper coin can permanently damage its surfaces and reduce its collector value. In today's auction market, a typical 1945 Lincoln wheat penny in dirty circulated condition generally sells for 25 cents to $5, depending on the amount of wear and remaining detail. Coins in fine condition often bring $5 to $15, while very fine and extremely fine examples may sell for $20 to $50. Uncirculated coins with strong original luster frequently sell for $75 to $300, while outstanding certified mint state examples have realized over $1,000 at major coin auctions. The greatest values are usually found in coins with rare mint errors. Collectors actively search for doubled dies, off-center strikes, clipped planchets, die cracks, lamination errors, broad strikes, and other unusual production mistakes. Depending on the rarity and condition of the error, these coins can sell for hundreds or even several $1,000s in today's collector market. When examining your 1945 wheat penny, pay close attention to the S mint mark below the date, Lincoln's portrait, the words Liberty and In God We Trust, and the wheat ears on the reverse. Look for signs of doubling, unusual lettering, missing details, or striking abnormalities. Even a small mint error can make an ordinary-looking coin much more valuable to collectors. Color is another important factor affecting value. Most surviving 1945 wheat pennies are brown because of natural oxidation over the decades. However, original red and red-brown examples are much scarcer and usually command higher prices. Collectors are willing to pay significant premiums for coins that still display their original mint color and have not been cleaned. Professional grading can also increase the value of exceptional coins. Certified examples authenticated by respected grading services often attract stronger bidding because buyers have confidence in their authenticity and assigned grade. If your 1945 wheat penny appears unusually well preserved or displays a possible mint error, professional grading may be worth considering. Although most 1945 Lincoln wheat pennies found in dirty circulated condition are worth only a modest premium over face value, every coin deserves a careful inspection before it is sold or spent. A rare mint error, outstanding preservation, or exceptional strike quality can transform an ordinary-looking wheat penny into a collectible worth hundreds or even thousands of dollars in today's auction market. Taking a few moments to examine an old coin carefully could lead to an exciting discovery that many people would otherwise miss.